This was my fourth time to Tokyo. And believe it or not, this is going to be a mind blower to some of you. I'm going to tell you how to get there really inexpensively. Now, it helps if you are near a Delta hub. So if you become a Sky Miles member, which is free to become, just go and sign up and you're in, they will send you about once every month to 6 weeks a list of deals. And usually on there is Australia, New Zealand, and Tokyo, and sometimes Seoul, South Korea. Because you don't want to go to North Korea because it's the customs part is really bad. They throw you immediately in jail. You know, I always thought Eric was going to defect. Anyway, back to our story. If you sign up for them, you can go round trip to Tokyo. Now, I get it from it'll ask you what your home airport is. Mine are from Tampa. I can go from Tampa to Atlanta, Atlanta to Tokyo, and that's what we did this time. And you can go for about less than $1,100 round trip. That's pretty good to Tokyo.
Which, I mean, it's pricey, but given the length you're going, that's really cool.
$1,100 to Tokyo
that's really nice.
Is really cheap.
Yeah.
$1,100
that
to
Atlanta
like
to
Atlanta
Tokyo, that Atlanta to Tokyo flight, that's a haul.
It's 14 hours over and 11 hours back.
Wow.
So it's not too bad. It really is. It goes
it's not
by
bad.
Well, you know, they leave at night. You go and you go to sleep and you have a meal and then you watch a couple of movies and you're there. Honestly, the flights were not bad at all.
Yeah.
So, because anybody that says, "Oh God, I can't do it," I'm like, "Yeah, you can. It's fine. It doesn't scar you for life.
It's
not a big thing." All right.
For what you get out of it in the end.
Oh, for what you get out of it, it's well worth it. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, it's super cheap to fly there if you get on Delta's Sky Miles thing and wait for that email. Now, you're going to have to go when they'll say you have to go in the next 60 days or you have to go in the next 30 days. You know, you have to be a little flexible. But man, the deals that they send you all over the world, you'll get like London for $590 and stuff, like crazy stuff. All right. So that's how you're going to get there. But anyway, this is a new attraction called Shibuya Sky. Now, if you're thinking of going to Tokyo, I would recommend going and staying in Shibuya. I've stayed in 4 different areas of Tokyo, all of them good, all of them interesting. This one was by far the best. It was so happening. And Shibuya is very famous for a thing called the Shibuya Crossing, which is where 2,000 people all cross the street simultaneously. It is the biggest crosswalk in the world. There's so many restaurants, so much to do. It's awesome, and music is playing as you go down the streets wherever you are. Super, super happening area. This thing called Shibuya Sky. It's a 45-story building. But let me tell you, here's why I want to convince you to go to Tokyo and go now. Ready? It's dirt cheap. Now, I know you've heard that Tokyo is an expensive city, but the dollar versus the yen right now is at such an incredible rate that Tokyo becomes dirt cheap. Now, Eric and I, when we did our New York workshop, we took all of these folks in our workshop. We paid for everybody to have a ticket to go up to an observatory like this.
Yeah, very similar.
Now,
Vanderbilt One.
Vanderbilt One.
It's a really nice place.
It's $70 a ticket.
It's expensive.
If you go to the top of the rock, it's $70. If you go to the top of the Empire State Building,
especially if you want to go at the times that you want to go, because they charge more.
Yeah, they charge more at sunset, right? So anyway, you can spend about $70 to $80 going up in any one of those. You know how much it was to go to Shibuya Sky? And it was very cool. $16.
Nice.
I couldn't believe it. But that gives you an idea. Everything was dirt cheap. The first night, my son and I go to dinner. Go to the same restaurant that we went to last time we were there. We loved this place. We both had a great dinner. We never had sushi the entire time. We had chicken, we had steak, we had ramen, we had not ramen like you get in college, like wonderful ramen.
Like real ramen.
All these great meals. Dinner for 2 with everything out the door, $16. $16 dinner for 2 in a sit-down restaurant. Everywhere we went, we'd get the check and we'd go, okay, guess how much? It'd be 5 of us and dinner would be $37 for the 5 of us combined. Everywhere we went, it was you just had to laugh because it was so inexpensive. Ubers were inexpensive. Taxis were dirt cheap. Here's the interesting thing, Eric. There's absolutely no garbage anywhere. Tokyo is the cleanest city you will probably ever visit in your life. There is no trash. The entire city, they are very, very serious about things being clean. All the restaurants are clean. Everything's clean, 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 clean. Nothing on the ground, no garbage. The streets are spotless.